Welcome everyone to the Episode-2. I'm your host, Anisa. In this podcast, I speak slowly and in simple English to help beginner learners with their English. If you're interested, please follow this show. I didn't have the time to post all these days. Thank you very much for staying tuned with this podcast. Today, we will talk about our hobbies. The vocabulary and expression notes for this episode are available in 6 languages: English, Bengali, Turkish, Korean, Spanish, and Arabic. This and the episode transcript is in the episode notes. Please keep the transcript open in your phone while listening to this episode. So let's start. Hobby is something that gives us joy. It makes us feel happy. Today, I will talk about my hobby. My hobby is reading books. I read books in my free time. I read short stories, novels, and more. I read for 30 minutes every day. I feel like I'm in another world when I read. I try to read 4 books every month. I have another hobby. It is painting. I like to do acrylic paint. I like to use a small canvas for painting. I paint whenever I can. Painting gives me joy. Sometimes I give my sister a picture I paint as a gift. She likes it. We are now in the activity part of this episode. Now, think about your hobby. Describe your hobby in English. You can talk about why you like it, what it makes you feel, when did you start this hobby, and more. Think the answers in your head in English. Don't use your native language to think during this episode. After you're done thinking, write your answers in a notebook. Write what we talked about in this episode in your own words too. With that, our episode is finished. I will come back with a new episode after a week. Thanks for listening.